Our hay reserves are diminishing, so we're going to see our friends, Stacy and Virginia, to get more. But first, we need to move the chickens.
With everyone taken care of now, it's time to make the long drive to get our certified organic hay.
So, darling, tell us what happened to your beard.
My beard, huh? Yeah, it's a little bit shorter now, right? Well, the last couple days I've been working on an outline for an instructional video series that I want to put together, covering everything you need to know about getting started with raising lamb for meat for the beginning shepherd. Since I knew we were getting our hay today, I wanted to do an instructional segment on buying hay and everything you need to know about hay. So I wanted to trim my beard to make it look nice for this instructional video series, and I asked you for a, short guard on the clippers, and
I gave you a short guard.
I got a very short guard.
That's what I told you. It's a very short guard.
I did my first swipe, and at that point I was pretty committed to having to do the rest that way.
Boy, you look handsome.
Thank you.
Thank you. How are you? That is a cool windmill.
Thanks. Good to see you, Stacy. Good to see you.
Hey.
Virginia.
Nice to see you again.
Likewise.
Why did you not want that? Look, it's not. Here, you gotta come.
Do you want to go up a little more?
It could be a seat.
It could be a seat too.
He's content with this height, I think. And so am I.
Yeah, I know, right? Fire in there?
And cups.
Yeah.
But how does it turn on? These deals?
We have some birthday presents for Dan because we missed his birthday. Unfortunately, we weren't in the area, but these are inspired.
And Ashley.
And
Your
Ashley.
birthday, too.
They were inspired though by watching their videos. So the first thing we have is a clamp because you always need
Oh!
a second set of
I was
hands.
just thinking about that.
And we actually got
Wow.
2 of them for
Thank you so much.
Awesome.
What is that?
Some carpenter's pencils. 'Cause I know you always use that fine tip.
I'm always using my ink pen I keep in my
Yes,
pocket.
And that's how we have.
So we got a couple carpenter's
Teamwork.
pencils. And then finally, we have a couple magnetic screw holders for driving sheet metal screws.
So you noticed all those
Yes.
scenes
So,
of me.
Happy birthday.
Thank you very
So-
much. This
2
is-
of each.
These
so.
are very thoughtful. Thank
So yeah,
you
each
very
one.
much.
So we got 2 of each.
Incredibly thoughtful gift.
Oh,
Thank
you're
you.
welcome.
You're very welcome. This is the story of our windmill we bought on layaway. 2012, my dad in Spokane invited Virginia and I to go with him to a little agricultural fair that they have in Spokane Valley. And we went there and there was this guy who had a windmill on display at the fair. And windmills is something we'd been thinking about wanting for the farm, for pumping water. At this point we didn't have electricity on the farm yet. We had the hand pump. But he rebuilt windmills and stuff, and we asked him, I mean, do you ever sell windmills? Maybe the next day we called him, and we went to his place, and he has probably a half a dozen windmills on his little property, and he has some in the shop. And he showed us this windmill. It was disassembled at the time. It's for sale, kind of. He's like, I want to get it rebuilt, and I want to show it at the Spokane Interstate Fair. So we came up with a deal where he would hold on to the windmill and be able to show it in the Spokane Interstate Fair, and we would go ahead and start making payments towards the windmill. That fall, he showed the windmill at the Spokane Interstate Fair, and it won a blue ribbon, which we're very proud of. And then the following spring, we got everything set up. We got the foundation poured, and as part of the purchase price, he actually came up and installed it and put it together because it was pretty much in pieces. And that's the story of our windmill. So we built a couple hawk perches on our farm. We have these big hay fields, and we do have pocket gophers, and we wanted something to combat those because we're certified organic. We can't use any sort of poisons or anything like that. So we looked online. There wasn't that much about hawk perches online. We found a couple plans, so we kind of came up with our own. So we put a fence post in the ground, a juniper fence post, which is a rot-resistant wood, not treated. And then to that we bolted a 14-foot 2x4. And then on the top we put a 18-inch 2x2, and we rounded the edges off with a plane to give the bird's talons something to grip. But so far we've been very pleased. We actually saw a red-tailed hawk on this very perch earlier this afternoon. And I also wanted to mention that I located these in our hay fields, and nowhere near where our future pastures are going to be, because we plan to have chickens and we don't want any hawk perches near those.
Time to load up some hay.
for your amazing hospitality and birthday gifts.
Oh, you're welcome.
You're welcome.
We'll see you soon.
Yes, thank you. Have a safe drive home.
Thank you. Bye, guys.
Bye.
We had a really nice time with Stacy and Virginia at their farm. The sun is setting and I need to get this hay unloaded before it gets too dark. The good news is I got that hay stacked before it went completely dark. However, there was a lot of content I wanted to film regarding the stacking of the hay and the anatomy of the haystack, etc., that I didn't get to in the interest of time with lighting and such. So tomorrow I'm gonna have to break down the hay bale again and start over for my instructional video. And if any of you guys are interested in learning more about the instructional video series I'm putting together, I'll leave a link in the video description below where you can click through. It'll take you to a page where you can sign up to be on our email list, and any developments or announcements regarding that I can push out through the email list. So be sure to check it out, sign up.